Also gonna put on some music in the background. It shouldn't pick up on the mic, so it should be fine. Alright, but hello everyone. My name is Defable. Welcome back to Pal World, although it's just got kind of a black screen at the moment because I haven't opened up Steam yet. I was helping a friend get situated in the SMS co-op Discord, so. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just finally getting stuff set up. I kind of got delayed due to personal
Gotcha.
reasons.
They can't hear you on the mic, by the way, because of the filter I have.
Yeah, still, I don't want to go into detail.
I know. That was absolutely awesome yesterday. The SMS randomizer, or the SMS co-op mod, that was so fun. We'll be streaming a little more of that later today. But I want to go ahead today and begin to finish the story of Power World. Also, hi Axe, how you doing, bud? I just saw you in that chat actually. Wait a second. All right, all that's left is to set up my music. Ziggin. What the fuck is Ziggin? I typed an H by accident. Here it is. Found it. This, in my opinion, is the most perfect album. There's not a single track on this album that you would want to skip if you listen to this album all the way through. Again, hopefully it doesn't register on the mic. I really want to listen to this. There we go. And there we go. Let me double check to make sure it's not affecting OBS. There we go. You okay? You also need to close this guy. Whoops. This is not what I wanted to capture. God damn it. Close that. There we go. Why? Why is it showing? Okay. Turn that off. There. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. The last episode, we made a lot of fucking progress because I discovered a very important device that helps us craft literally every material in the fucking game, making the whole game way less tedious for grinding. We also reached level 80 finally after 42 days, I think it was. So we'll see how it goes. Also, let me listen to the replay, make sure it's not playing music. Device that helps us craft literally every material. Okay, yeah, so the music's not registering on the mic, so the stream won't get muted or shut down by YouTube. Yes, that's a thing YouTube does now, by the way. That's why I stopped listening to music while playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Also, we have 24 Ancient Spheres. That should be enough to get done what we want to. Yeah, it's still lagging. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do what we can to finish the main story today. Oh yeah, I finished crafting all the coins, so we're good on money. Get all the money. so good. But yeah, that's really the only objective we have today, is just to finish as much of the goddamn story as possible. Because we're in the tree. We just need to clear out the raid bosses, and we'll be good to go. Which I'm really scared of, because they're very fucking tough. What armor do we have right now? Yeah, we need the ancient armor. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Okay, that's weird. There we go. Where can we craft this? We'll make that our first objective, is to make this. Nutrient tonic. Prevents hunger for a period of time. Concentrate flavorful blends of nutrients ideal for long journeys. Okay, cool. I also want this. I almost installed another mod. What it does is it allows you to pin, or it allows you to search up pals by name in your pal box, making it much easier to find them. But I didn't think it was necessary, to be honest. So we need palaxite and AI cores, both extremely doable, surprisingly, especially with the new setup we have. What are we missing for those? World Tree Holy Water. Alright, guess we're going hunting. There we go. Yeah, you can kind of hear the music. I'm gonna have to turn it down a teeny tiny bit. Hold on. There we go. Okay, that should render it non-detectable by the mic. I hope. Dead, dead, dead. Another personal, I just really need World Tree Holy Water. We could hypothetically just start breeding pals and chop them up into bits to get the World Tree Water. You okay, love? What'd you do? Ooh. Careful, honey. After the absolute massacre we put these poor creatures through the other day, I am happy I don't have to hunt them anymore for Paralamore. Ah, shit. The resources. There we go, World's Tree Holy Water. Hi, guys. Dead. Get in the bod. Got him. Might as well fill up our pal box while we're here. Four. And 5. Damn horses kept fucking killing me the other day. You guys dropped Night Star Sand. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, cool. Those are done. We could go get more Xiaolongs, but I really... Nope, never mind. Right here. I was gonna say I don't want to die, but they just spawn in front of me. I kind of have to do something right. You for what? Gotcha. As always, let me know if you need help with anything. You take precedent over a video game, okay? I'm trying to get Britt to kind of let me help lighten the load on her shoulders a bit when it comes to getting stuff done around the apartment. She's never been very good at asking for help. Nothing to apologize for. It was how you were raised. The important thing is that you can acknowledge it and work on it and build trust. Trust me, I was in the same boat when I first moved out of my parents' place. Nothing my parents did, it's just really rough life at the time. People I considered family fucked me over bad. We are going to get more peroxide because we need it. Although I just realized we'd probably just get it from the machine, right? So, why am I doing that? How much World Tree water do we have? Oh shit, we have 81. Alright, that should be enough. Nothing personal, guys. Just need world water. So sorry. This is just not so creatures. Never mind, no they're not. Gotcha, bitch. There we go. Ooh, and we got ancient civilization cores. You can never have enough of those. Because no matter what you do, you're always going to be low on them. 95. We need more, unfortunately. Wish we could just craft it, but I guess that would be too easy, right? They need a reason for you to consistently go back to the world tree for resources. I was talking with some friends about this area the other day, and they were heavily disappointed by it. They've made some valid criticisms, but at the same time, I think the developers did a really great job of making the world tree feel like it's the source of all life in this game. Also, I've never tried it, but I think we're going to try and fly up to the core up there. Right. Dead. Hi. Dormant relic. Oh yeah, we need to check on our relics. Hello there. Fuck! Alright, let's get out of here. We really should probably just try try and start the final quest, I guess. This is going to be a relatively shorter episode because I do want to spend some time with my friends in the co-op mod community. Made a lot of new friends yesterday, so decided to hang out with them more. Look at how pretty this whole area is. Oh shit! Too far! Too far! There we go. Report to the ancient civilization researcher. What? Search the surrounding area. There we go. So now we need to get this note. Interval. Really? We still have to talk to him even though we've already done that? Alright, fine, fuck it. So I think we may have sequence broke the game a little bit. That's why we have to talk to him again. That's weird. Shine lit up like a star the moment you blew the fluid. When I could finally see again, you'd vanished. Huh? A whale. It was there? You fought it and you won? Oh, I'm sorry, this is a lot to take in. I'm not sure how to respond. Still, this is incredible. To think that such a massive pal thought to be extinct since prehistoric times still exists. Sorry, I just got lost in thought, but it feels like I got a lot more information to delve through now, and I owe it all to you. I think I should stay here a little longer and continue my research, but first things first, your reward. I really appreciate all your help. Hope to see you around again sometime. Applied Watering Handbook. Okay, cool. I already broke into the World Tree with Pantalus' help, though. So yeah, we sequence broke the game a little bit, so we're gonna have to. Son of a bitch, we're gonna have to redo the first missions in the tree again. From there, though, we should just be able to teleport to that last door. Well, at least you guys get to see this cool ass cutscene again, though. In fact, I had originally intended to take yesterday off because the night before I had the worst fucking migraine. But then I got some Excedrin migraine from my sister next door. It felt better. And then I got invited to the SMS co-op community because I'm friends with the people in the randomizer community, including some of the developers who worked on Sunset, Eclipse, stuff like that. And then they let me, they let me know. It's like, hey, the mod's out if you want to play it. And I'm like, oh fuck yes. So it went from me like, oh, I'm just gonna rest today, to me like, nah, I can rest another day. Let's just fucking do it. Okay, now he's appeared there. I was about to say, there's supposed to be a person down here that you can talk to. That's where we messed up. Okay. Lesson learned, don't seek to break the game. Hi, guys. I don't want to fight. I just want to watch. You want I don't have any ancient spears. Fuck. Oh, I still have that mod. I'll have to reinstall or uninstall that after this. Wait, a human, identify yourself. How'd you get in here? That's a name I have heard it for a long time. Then that must mean you're. Forgive my rudeness. It's been so long since we've seen any humans besides ourselves in here. Part of a security detail of sorts of the world's here. Their numbers have dwindled over the years. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Go ahead and tell me your name. The Fable, is it? I'll be sure to remember it well. The Fable. You come to stop the calamity? The world tree grows weaker with every passing day. I can tell how desolate it's become in here. Practically a shadow of its former self. We're nearly out of time. They could awaken at any moment and bring about the end of the world. Yep, also. Alright, you know what? Wasn't trying to kill anything, but fuck it. I've had it. I'm tired of getting fucking jumped every time I come in this stupid tree. Do your thing, God. So, for those who weren't in that, didn't see the last episode, this is Asterlin. This is actually the final boss of the game, but I managed to get it as a pal using a mod. Fully functional, can do any task in the game as long as you give it scrolls to level up those skills. And as you can see, she's about to nuke the planet. Yeah, that warning is taken directly from the final boss fight. She's summoning a collapsing star. And they're all dead. Good riddance. Fortunately for you dickheads, I need electric organs and electric radiant gems. Oh, don't kill him! Don't kill him! I need them alive. There, now you can kill him. Ultimate way to humans is about that. I understand why the world tree grows weak here. Okay. It's practically a shadow of its former self. We're nearly out of time. They could awaken at any moment and bring about the dreaded calamity once more. Oh, my apologies. By they, I mean the two imprisoned here. Asterlin, the white dragon of the calamity, and its master, Zanera, history's greatest sinner. Zanera was a biologist who strove for peace, peaceful coexistence between people and pals. No one was more deeply earnest, more rigorous in their approach, or cared more for pals than her. The calamity was our burden to bear. We never meant for the people of your time to shoulder it. But we, or rather I, was too powerless to stop it, even with my connection to the world tree allowing me to transcend mortality and live on for millennia, those two are still beyond my reach. Interesting. Forgive me, I lost myself in self-pity for a moment. I know this is selfish of me to ask, Fable, but I'm begging you, please, find them and set them free. You want me to set those two free? I thought the whole point was to kill them. I'm getting mixed signals in this game right now about what to do story-wise. I could just teleport there, but I didn't get to show you guys the path that leads up to it. It's actually really cool. And there's a new pal I want to capture there that's really good for, well, actually, multiple things. You'll see when we get there. Reach the core of the world truth. Again. I never got around to working on my second save and getting the device built in it, so I'll probably do that later on today. I also need to put a link to where to download the co-op mod in the description for yesterday's VOD. Completely forgot to do that. Whee! No. You guys are asleep. Good, I can just sneak on in here then. Grab these things. I didn't even realize that was a boss. So once we get to the core, we should be able to pick up that note, which will initiate the final quest. And, second to last quest, I mean. And we have to go to each of the biomes in this tree and fight raid bosses. With the final one being all of the tower bosses that we've fought throughout the game in one goddamn sitting. I'm stuck. How? There we go. Okay. Rainy and Nat just blew in my nose. No, a gnat just blew in my nose.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that. Sorry, and ew.
Yeah. The device you got isn't really working very well.
Well, barely. I think that's one of the problems. Because it has to be in complete darkness for the light and for to get attracted to it. I did see a few in the feed.
Gotcha.
We're gonna have to get two of them. With those. That thing is so dark.
I hope to God we only have to fight one Astrolin. There we go. Oh God. Light orbs of death. I hate those things. They hurt. And they insta-kill me. What the? Alright. Wait, what can't I pick up? We don't need this. Certainly don't need this either. We're good on money, so. was a mistake! Oh shit! I'm dead. I hate these damn things! They fucking nuke me every time I try to capture one. Oh, not again. I'm stuck. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. Back in bounds. Ooh, that could have been bad. God fucking damn it! I knew it! The stupid fucking spears! What the fuck even are those things? And why can't they just atomize my character? Nah, I'm good. Really, that's the first one I've caught? There we go. Finally out of that cavern. Seems like every time I go in this place, I get stuck in there. That's those are the pals I was talking about. There's also these cool looking dudes. this away. No. What the fuck are you? We do not have an electric PAL currently. We'll have to go back for it. Yeah, this will take us straight to the tree's core, though. What you doing?
About to finally sit down and eat.
Is that the bacon in here?
For right now, that's the sausage, and about to make your bacon next.
Okay. Like I said, let me know if you need help with anything.
Alright, tomorrow I'm definitely getting those new jeans. Unfortunately, I do have to work today.
Yeah. You get paid tomorrow, though. It's gonna help us out big time.
Alright, like I said, get the new jeans. Hopefully find myself another pair. What?
30.
I know. I'll have to hang at the art store for an hour before my, direct deposit kicks in.
Mm-hmm. There's the note. Okay. When you touch the mysterious light, you hear what sounds like a voice recording begin to play. I don't have much time left. I leave this final recording for those who follow. Today, we World Tree Guardians have begun a large-scale offensive operation. We were determined to break the seal and put an end to that monster trapped within, but before it drains the World Tree dry to make itself whole and rise once more. Our long-term strategy was paying off. Today is the closest we've come to striking a definitive blow since the calamity. But alas, we were unable to breach the seal, blocked by this damned barrier in front of us. None of our attempts to destroy it produced any results. We could do nothing as we heard the desperate screams over the transmissions. We'd sent out diversionary units all around the World Tree, while those of us in the main force led the assault. It was not long after we began our assault on the barrier that those units started reporting appearances of ferocious pals unlike any they'd seen before. That's why everything's trying to fucking kill me. It's almost certain that the barrier had something to do with their appearance. We tried to do what we could to save our allies, but for some unexplainable reason, the pals in our area converged on us. Not just the ones that were always aggressive, but the usually timid ones as well. It was as if they were being compelled by a greater force. The main force has been annihilated, and those of us still alive are all in our last breaths. I'm leaving this recording and the coordinates as a last act of resistance, so to whoever hears this, please don't let our sacrifice be in vain. We've lived for close to an eternity, and yet we failed to accomplish even a single one of our objectives. Please don't let our struggle be forgotten. Okay. And then those are the raid boss areas. So we already have one of them we can teleport to. Actually, two of them. Let's do this one first. But I need to head back to base first because I need to put a lot of stuff away. We have way too much stuff in our inventory. But yeah, the only objective I have today is just to finish the main story. Defeat the final boss, and then we can start upgrading our gear to be able to do the post-game stuff. But we'll probably stop after the final boss. What did they pick up that's lagging the fucking game? None of this needs to be in our inventory anymore, except maybe the relics. There we go. God damn it. actually check on our relics, see how they're coming along. Now we can make some more floccites. I still can't believe we got every structure we needed, or every production thing we needed built or the other day. That is awesome. Not enough electricity. Ah. How about now? What does this even fucking do exactly? Can't remake ancient relics into other things. Alright. So we need to just put them in the recycler room. That's fine. What? Okay, whatever. I'll figure out what that machine does another time, I guess. It is our expedition. Oh, we didn't even start. Well, that would explain a lot. Looking for the laser rifle, and it's not. Oh. It's just great. Is it this one? It is this one. Okay. Maybe it's this? Because otherwise, I don't see how we can make the laser rifle. It doesn't seem to be in this one. Which is very confusing, because then where the fuck is it? Where do we craft it? There it is. Nope. There it is. Okay. We need 68 peroxide. We need 42 bio batteries. Jesus. Okay. Let's make the bio batteries. We got the electric organs now. Motherfucker. Yeah, unfortunately. AI core. You need to create
Yeah,
8
like
of
I
those.
said, March was pretty much just a week for a while. Feel what I need.
Because of the heat wave that's coming, everybody's prepping for it.
And of course, the food safety, because due to that food safety, well, the lack of it, they had to a lot of people are going over there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't blame them. And I found someone unfortunately got the bug.
Oh.
I had that before back in grade school. I think what happened that's why it was unclear, it was contaminated. It gave me sickness. But yeah, I had to take antibiotics for 3 weeks.
Jesus Christ, each one takes 5 fucking computers. I think that's what I had, to be honest. Son of a bitch. Was the bug.
It was that parasite. Well, I point out you have to take an antibiotic for it because those anti-diarrheal medicines are from the counter shelves. It's not gonna cut it.
Yeah. Here we go. Make 13. Why the fuck not? We need more AI. Ah. Motherfuck. Alright. God damn it, dude. Plasma rifle. We need 8 AI cores. God fucking damn it, that's a lot. And the computers already take bio batteries, so that's screwing us even further. We need 80 fucking computers. Now we need to make thermal cores. God damn it. Everything requires fire organs. Luckily, we do have a way to get those easily. Let's get the coal herbs though. I think we should need maybe 1,000 at the most, and we should be good. That smells amazing. How much is left on the food stamps?
40.
I'll run to the dollar store after I finish this stream and get some more of those ramen. Alright? They sell the ramen cups there, the spicy ones. That's the idea, yeah.
Like
And a monster, because I'm going to be doing a lot today.
As I said, we already have
How much is a monster now?
they're only $8.
Okay, that's not bad. I thought it was like $5. Alright, give me 1 sec, I'll do so in a moment. Just want to make these stupid heat cores. Apparently we need a lot of them.
Not so great start. 12 in an hour.
How many heat cores do we need per AI core? God damn, alright. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It's just AR cores are so goddamn expensive material-wise. Computers. We still need more. We have pretty much everything else except the computers and the fucking thermal cores. Because of course we need more fucking thermal cores. What is going on with the bacon?
It's cooking.
It sounds like it's exploding.
It's supposed to sound like that. Ah, much better.
Do I have sausage too?
Oh, I know you want sausage.
I thought you got it for both of us.
Well, technically, I just want to get your bacon out of the way first.
Okay.
I can make you some later, but I do want to eat.
Yeah, no, go ahead and eat. 3,000. We'll probably buy some more electric orchids as well. Should be able to. Awesome. Alright, be right back, guys. I'm gonna get my bacon. Looks done. Anything else I'm grabbing from the dollar store?
No.
Alright.
I just want to let you know, no, I don't want you to think I'm taking advantage of this food stamps. That's not the case.
How would you be taking advantage of it?
Because I wasn't getting the stuff for myself. I got for both of us. I know what fruits and vegetables you like. I did get you some cucumber, which you can snack on if you want.
I'm good.
But yeah, there's an area that has way more stuff. But something tells me they only one of the vendors. I think they only accept cash. I was gonna get bagels, but they went up on their bakery, so I couldn't afford it.
Gotcha.
I do need to go to that tropical stand, the one that sells that they have believe it or not, they sell Thai peppers.
Nice.
And like I said, I was hoping to get some coconuts, but they went from $1 to $3 per coconut.
Oh, we just need 2 more. That's not too bad. Which means 20 computers. Hi, Angela.
Technically, that one stand where I got the fruit, it was around $30, and the other, again, technically, it's about $60, but because it's two of us, it's $120. But yeah, I'm not getting my produce from my job anymore. Some of their stuff is either expired or is about to expire. That's why I've been having stomach on and off stomach problems.
That should be more than enough. Right. If we need to, we can go and buy electric cores. It's not an issue. Oh, we only need 10 computers. Okay, so we need 20 circuit boards and 20 carbon fiber. Those are easily. That's actually surprising. Alright. That. And then circuit boards.
By the way, I found some more movies to watch, But like I said, some I've already. It was from a list from when I was on Instagram.
Hmm.
A few I've seen, but I'm not going to see it again. As in, it's good, but I can't watch it again, given the subject matter.
Gotcha. High quality pal oil. We can buy that, can't we? Let's go back to the desert area because that merchant I think sells them. Oh, where the fuck is it? There it is. Like I know I got the fast travel to it. Look at that thick ass breaking.
He wants the bacon. Hey, Shadow. Buddy, why are you being skittish? He's starting to feel better, which is a good sign.
Should blow my first. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Oh my god. Yeah, they never really fixed the controller section in the game, but it's fine. Oh, nice. Those are the last dig toys we needed. He's morbid. And I think the merchant in the small settlement sells the electric souls or the electric thing. Hey, Shadow. Yep, there we go. And we should be able to make it now. Nope, we need 4 more AI cores. God damn it. Computers are goddamn expensive to make. We need 10 more, so we need 20 circuit boards. Jesus fucking Christ. And 40 carbon fiber. And now we just need to make the last 2 AI cores. Finally! God damn it. Now we can make our weapon. No. Don't tell me I'm still missing something. God damn it. There's the plasma cannon. We could make that, but I'm really sick of having to make AI cores, to be completely honest. There it is. Plasma rifle. Okay. Please.
Yeah, I will say this. Before I realized how messed up the show Friends was, I will say that Phoebe's relationships, her brother's relationship with his former high school teacher was inappropriate.
Now what am I fucking missing? Nope, there it is. Okay. There you go. Damn.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. With Seven Havens, they honestly didn't know what to do with the story.
It's just. Oh, I did say I was going to talk about that during the stream. So, my whole thing on it is that the whole thing of Korra being a villain could have been done right. They could have actually made it work. The problem is the way they went about it. It was done purely for the sake of desperately trying to cling to trying to continue the series. And when you write a story by doing that, you kill any sort of motivate or kill any momentum that the previous series put in place. Not to mention they retcon like half of everything that happened in the previous series, so it just feels like a cash grab. And from the rush development to the rush release date to the production issues, everything about this show screams that's the cash grab. And the sad thing is, it like I said, it could have been done right. They just chose not to do it right. They chose greed.
And just so you know, it'd been interesting if they made the next Avatar like a late bloomer. Say they didn't discover this until they were around the early 20s, but they don't want to be the protector of the world, as in they don't want to be a major leader.
Exactly.
That person just wants to do their thing. But my guess, the reason they didn't want to make a Avatar take place in the modern day is because it wouldn't have been interesting.
Hence, they went the post-apocalyptic route instead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, this wouldn't be bad if they did it right, but they should have did that for the next Avatar. Say okay, so it was Earth for the next the Firebender.
Brittany, think before you speak.
Um, Now that could have been done for say for the next Avatar, who will be a female Firebender.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. The art animation is shit. Um, one of the biggest things that drew people to Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra was the aesthetic, and the way that the outfits for each of the different cultures were displayed in the trailer. There's no evolution. It's just very fucking lazy and very militarized. Not to mention, making Korra a villain was very. I hate to say it, man. It was very much bottom of the barrel writing. They wrote themselves into a corner. They had no way to continue the series. So out of desperation, they made her the villain because they already knew the fan base hated her. I personally love Legend of Korra. I like Korra as a character. She had so much character development. She basically was fucking violated using poison, overcame PTSD, found love through that recovery process in Asami, is one of the most wholesome LGBT couples in animation, even though the LGBT apparently doesn't like the relationship because it's not in your face or put on a fucking pedestal, basically.
Plus, they're bisexual. They're both bisexual.
There's an infamous amount of hatred towards bisexuals in the LGBT. It's about as infamous as how much lesbians hate trans women universally. It's a major issue that's completely ignored. But yeah, it's just there's so many things about it that are so fucking stupid. Korra being the villain. The fact that they once again retconned their own fucking lore. Because given by the pattern that they were using for the reincarnations of the Avatar, it should have been a male Earthbender. Because the previous Earthbender was Kyoshi, who lived to be 300 years old. Korra being a villain, again, if they did it right, it could have been great, but it was very much just, oh, let's just go ahead and play on the fact that everybody already hates this character, so we're just going to make them even more hateable, and they'll be our antagonists, if you will. Since we're so creatively bankrupt, we can't come up with a new antagonist.
The one thing he did right was one of the Avatar's mentors is in fact the Airbender.
Yeah. Even that's gone. The Air Temple, the Air Temple is completely gone. The Fire Nation's gone. The Air Nation's gone. You know, Republican City's gone. It's a post-apocalyptic world. It feels like an unnecessary reset button. And it's like people are bitching. It's like, oh, people don't like it just because it's a person of color as the main character. No one gives a shit about that. That hasn't been an issue for almost a decade lately. No one gave a shit about that when Korra was the main protagonist. That wasn't the issue with it. It was the fact that the way she was written at first was very lackluster. But they fixed it with the later seasons. Because, infamously, the first season was rush production. This just feels like, from the get-go, an unneeded sequel. Like, the way the movie is done for Avatar Aang, I haven't seen it yet, but from what I've been told, it feels like the conclusive ending to the franchise. Which makes even Legend of Korra feel pointless, but at least you can say they did something creative with Legend of Korra. They also put it in the steampunk era, which was a really cool choice.
Technically, it takes place like around the 1920s. They add cars.
That's why I said steampunk. It was like the beginning of the industrial age, but a more advanced version due to it being in fiction.
I was hoping they would go sometime around the 21st century, but I guess they're not doing that. They skipped it by 2 centuries from what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It was hinted it takes place in the 23rd.
Let's see. Again, post-apocalyptic.
Basically, the theme is Korra did the unforgivable. Because obviously it was bad enough what Roku did by not dealing with his former best friend. At least you know properly. To prevent the 100-year war. But Korra basically did the unforgivable. She caused the near extinction of humanity.
Which we don't know why. We don't know how. We don't know why. It just
again out of context.
it's not even just an out of context thing. They knew that it would fail, so they were very vague with the fucking trailer. They know they fucked up with the storytelling. They barely gave any information away, but it was enough to know that it was a mistake. And like I said, people just bitch. It's like, oh, people are just mad because there's a person of color. No one gives a shit about that. Stop making things about race that aren't. Because I'll be
And
honest,
that
that's how you piss off allies.
I'm saying that subject that has nothing to do with it.
No, not at all. That isn't even why people hated Korra. People hated Korra because the original writing for her was absolute shit. They brought in new writers for seasons 2 and 3 and fixed her character. They made her a likable character with actual character development, with remorse for the decisions she made. You know, they actually showed you that she was going through inner turmoil due to the consequences of what she had done. But this new character, again, the animation is shit. It feels more like chibi animation than it does legitimate fucking.
And I have nothing
It's
against
so bad.
the twins. It's like, wait, so they have the world is in the hands of
A
two
9-year-old. Yeah.
Aang was 12, but technically, like again, some made sense because remember, he was a century behind,
Yeah.
so he literally had to play catch up.
There we go. Now we have 230. What? Wait, what? Is that not the right ammo?
Hence why
Oh,
Aang
fuck.
had less than a year to master all 4 bendings. Which technically it takes over a decade to fully pull off.
That's not it either. What? Like I said, I have no interest in watching it at all. It's very clearly just a bullshit retcon for the sake of bullshit retcons. Rifle. No. Again, they could have done it right. They just chose to fucking. They ham-fisted the retconning. They reduced the animation. It's just. It's shit, no matter how you look at it.
It just shows even the gray ones are starting to lose their touch.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? For some reason, this game also automatically turns raids back on even when you disable them. I've noticed that the past few times I've opened up the game. Even if you get rid of the retconning, right? Even if you allow that to show that mercy, right? There's also the factor of which it's just unnecessary to begin with. It has no business being a series. At all. There's no reason to continue it. Especially when, instead of going with what the original idea was, which would have actually fucking worked, by the way, they just decided to scrap the entire story and start from scratch. With the very first thing they fucking did, making the previous Avatar an antagonist, so they had a shoe-in antagonist for the series.
Basically, they said they went the Mad Max route. That's what people were calling it.
Why did they kill the shopkeeper?
Uh,
Yeah, they killed him.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
I said comic-wise, that's how I feel about Saga. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but
Fuck Saga.
after that particular issue,
And fuck Brian K. Vaughan for doing that.
I'm not telling them how to write the story. What people were upset was they axed off that person way too soon. And I hate what they did with the other character at the end because they just tossed that person aside.
Like I said, I don't care about Saga. I lost interest in the film until you know who I am.
This would have been different if this happened if the main character herself was at least, in her teenage years. That would have been different. And would kind of made sense.
I really wish these idiots would stop trying to break the fucking rocks over here when there's quarries right fucking here. It's lagging out the game, the amount of resources that are just randomly on the ground as a result.
And I hate that Alana was way too forgiving that we should just move on. But Hazel's second babysitter, she did not accept that. And they're giving the Will some sort of redemption arc. Because why not?
Oh, there it is. Okay, that helps, I guess. Yeah, no, they should just stop with the fucking movie. And I call me crazy, but it really does feel like a desperate attempt just to keep the series going without any actual credible writing.
That's what happened with Heroes.
Yeah.
As I said, the series had potential, but after season 1, it went south. But the third season was the final nail in the coffin. But to tell you the truth, what really killed the show was the writer's strike.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. Basically, the only thing I can say is Heroes' efforts were for nothing. Because actually, season 2 was supposed to start with a whole new antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
But for some odd reason, they decided to keep that person around. Which made absolutely no sense.
2, 3, okay. 620. That'll work.
Plus, another major character was supposed to be killed off.
Yeah.
But they decided to retcon that.
We just finished Fringe the other day, and that was fucking amazing. Like, I have nothing but the highest respect for that show. It was done so well, and the ending was absolutely beautiful. It was exactly what it needed to be. And the show didn't fucking overstay its welcome. Hint, hint, Supernatural.
We don't consider the rest of the seasons as canon.
They retconned so much in that show.
They made Cass, my favorite character, into a goddamn punching bag.
I have fond memories of gushing about Kaz with Lamont back when he was still alive. So for them to reduce him to nothing more than a punching bag was really disappointing.
They made Criley an absolute joke, too. They made him extremely weak.
He was supposed to be the king of hell.
Like, what the fuck? I'm not the only one.
Can we make more? I don't think so. No, we can't. Okay.
Oh, and
World Tree water. Honey, breathe.
remember I told you the list of shows that I thought was good, but seeing them years later, it didn't they didn't really age well. Charmed was one of them.
Gotcha.
There was some stuff I didn't even realize it was messed up. There's one that glorified Stockholm syndrome. Because one of the characters briefly fell for their kidnapper.
Okay, you need to be sped up with tiny things. You're moving way too fucking slow.
And the other was she technically married. It was one of them was technically
There we go.
a grooming tale.
Yeah. One day.
Sorry.
Just one day without that topic, please.
The only thing I say is he's known. He knew their grandmother before they were even born.
How did we go from Avatar to this?
Sorry, but yeah. I'll just leave it at that.
That's why I'm asking if you're okay.
I'm
Because you went on one tirade after the other. connecting to different shows. My point is that the new Avatar series, it's gonna suck because it was always bound to suck because there was no creative input behind it. There's nothing interesting about it. It's just shit. But the Avatar Aang movie actually looks good. We're never gonna watch it if it ever gets put on the website. We used to watch stuff.
Here's the thing. Just learned something. The movie was supposed to only play in two theaters, Los Angeles and New York.
What
Just
movie?
from Avatar Aang.
Why didn't wait? Only two theaters, so it was in theaters then.
Technically, but not enough.
Huh?
It's yeah, but only in two locations, two states, which is unfortunate. And someone said the movie was fantastic, but it's unfortunate how bad the studio had been managed. Like, yeah, and also it was because it got leaked.
Mm-hmm.
My guess, whoever leaked it was someone who used to work there, but got screwed over, and probably did it out of spite.
Yeah, that would be my guess too. Alright, we finally have everything we need to fight the boss. I think. I could try and get better stuff as far as armor, but I'm really sick of making AI cores. Lightweight ancient armor, there we go. So we need 5 AI cores, 25 palaxite ingots, and 42 corrosive salt. We could probably make the corrosive salt real quick before we head over to the world tree again. Like I said, there's the biggest thing that bugs me is just the retcons. Because how to explain this? What they retconned basically rendered the previous entries in the franchise completely null and void. Every major event that happened within the first two series was completely undone, made pointless, and had no actual bearing on the overall world of Avatar anymore. Like people were saying, it's a pointless. It basically just feels like an unneeded reboot or an unneeded reset button. But again, the thing that really pisses me off is there's a way they could have done it if they just did it right. I don't know. I'm not gonna dwell on it too long. It's shit. I'm not watching it. I'll watch Avatar.
God damn, Zuko's was in great shape. What? Hey man, I had a crush on him since I was 16.
Whatever. It's the fact that it's random.
Oh, it was a photo. That's why.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. Is that it's just shit. It didn't have to be. It could have been something great, but it's just shit.
I'm actually looking forward to this. The movie, though, we saw the trailer and the preview.
Yeah, that looks really good, honestly. What the hell are you doing?
This is the part he actually likes those 3 kids about, though.
Oh, he's crafting. I didn't know he had that. I didn't know that was one of his things.
And it was a little bit inappropriate.
How?
No, I meant, like, Sokka, they're a bit too young to understand that.
He just said too popular.
Mm-hmm. That part he did lie about.
Not enough electricity. How? I said 99 fucking percent. There we go. Okay. I think all that's left is the computers. Again. However, we did stock up on supplies, so we should just be able to make them now. Oh. Damn it!
Yeah, Zuko's ripped. Oh my god, I forgot. Remember this?
Yeah. He's trying to seduce Suki.
But Zuko ended up seeing something he didn't want to see.
He was just trying to get advice too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, we need coal.
And like I said, Sokka was at that age too. He was like 16.
Alright.
But
I
yeah,
just want to be done with all this fucking crafting so I can go fight the bosses. Sorry.
but yeah, they're like in their mid-20s, and Zuko being the oldest character, he in the group, he's in his early 30s.
From the movie trailer, it seems like him and May broke up again.
They did break up. He does have a kid, but not with her. He met someone else.
Happens. Especially at that age.
Mm-hmm.
Relationships are more akin to one-night stands than actual relationships at that age, to be honest.
And your first love isn't always going to be your true love.
God, no. There you go. Don't get me wrong. She was good. Like, she was good to me and everything. She was awesome, but... For multiple fucking reasons.
Oh my god, and his tail. Look, that was funny too.
Oh, the reinforced ingots.
Oh, and even from his
We're fine.
even from his story,
son of a bitch.
You see Toph not impressed. She's like, really?
Where is she?
Down there.
Oh. I didn't even know that was Toph. That was supposed to be a kid.
No, that's supposed to be Katara. And I guess that's supposed to be Aang when he briefly had hair.
Okay.
But yeah, they did this in Chibi, but at least they did it right though.
Let's just... The less we have to remake those stupid things, the better. Computers, I think we need... We can only make 5. Why? Why should we only make 5?
Obviously, this is supposed to look bad, the art, but that's sort of the point. Hey, they did it right, man. Like I said, they put significant amount of effort in this. I admit this was funny.
Wait, why is there only 472? God damn it, would you fuckers eat the damn berries? Where's the food box? Must have changed the food. No, it's still berries, so why the fuck are they not at full thingy? What are you fucking doing? There we go. Okay. There. Okay. Now let's see if we can make the stupid fucking AI cores now. Son of a bitch! God damn it, we need more fucking ancient... Alright, I'm just gonna start slaughtering shit. Fuck it. That chill it? Yep, that's chill it. Alright, we're gonna kill it. There. bastards didn't drop what I needed. Also, I had no idea this was a rapid fire weapon. That makes me so happy. How much damage? 1860. All right, yeah, perfect. We probably need to make more ammo for it then. Hey, boss, here we go. We could try and watch it tonight if it's on the website.
By the way, the women are thirsting over Zuko.
Does not surprise me.
Hey, he took care of himself. And plus, being the leader, it's a very stressful job.
Mm-hmm. I think we need 5. We could do an expedition, but I'm lazy. Because those take like 30 fucking minutes. I love this fucking gun. Alright, that one. We could do this. This is usually my go-to for farming, so.
By the way, this is not a spoiler for the film. They are showing the early development of, Republic City. But remember, it was a mixed bag. Because, especially for the Earthbenders, they were not happy about it. They just simply only because they just wanted their land back.
Yeah. Still think it's supposed to be a parallel to Native Americans a little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
And the book,
Instead we imprison them. The Free Pal Alliance.
And the book, it fully explains that detail. Because, technically, this woman was kind of an Aunt Sally. She was an Earthbender who married a Firebender. And their daughter, who's an Earthbender, she doesn't acknowledge her Earthbending inside.
Gotcha. Where's the telephone? Yeah.
Because apparently it was said that she wished she was a Firebender.
It was established in the lore that it's due to the turtles that no one can have more than one element unless they're the Avatar. But we've seen hybrid benders, right? We've seen metal benders. We've seen lava benders.
Yeah, lava benders are earthbenders who are also part, firebender.
Yeah, so it is in a way possible. It's just not normal.
Mm-hmm. And the swamp benders, they're part waterbender, basically.
Mm-hmm. Apparently that place was supposed to be Florida. That cracks me the fuck up.
Yeah, they're a little bit backwards. And ironically, that's where Toph had wound up when she retired.
Yeah. I guess we could kill Astrolin. Good practice for the actual final fight. There she is.
Oh, and people kind of say this Toph, like, making fun that Toph can't read. It's like, that's because she's blind. Because when she got the message, like, can you read this for me? One of the students had to read it for her because, she can't see. Because, Braille's, it wasn't invented yet.
Hey, why are you yelling?
I was trying to yell. But yeah, I know it has to be a massive pain in the ass. Whenever Toph has to receive mail, someone has to read it for her.
Most likely. Astrolin, what the fuck are you doing? God damn it. Alright, there we go. He did not drop what we needed. So that's the problem. Done. Alright, did I drop one? No, you didn't. Son of a bitch. Nice. Right. Okay.
And I do remember though, Toph can write. She can actually write.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was able to write the message to her parents.
Oh yeah. What? Okay, there we go. What in the fuck?
In the comics though, she does reconnect with her parents. They did more than apologize to her. They actually atoned.
Mhm. I'm gonna get a knife hammer to help her while I'm there. Good.
Done. I was gonna fix you that stuff. That's why I got it.
Not tonight, just in general, so we can stock up on food. Where is A? We're looking for one of those damn summon. They're one of the imprisonment things. Also, apparently we need to go behind a waterfall to fight this fucker. So let's go fight them, actually. Apparently, the boss we're looking for is down here. There it is. Son of a bitch has been eluding me this entire fucking time. I spent 40 minutes on 2 different saves looking for that bastard. Finally got it. Here. What are the babies doing?
Sleeping.
Alright. Closest one I can think of. Probably over here. It would really help if we could find those sealed off places. That's where we can find a lot of them. The problem is that there's no distinguishing thing to let you know whether or not they're in one of those sealed areas or not. So you just kind of have to guess. I was gonna try and use the geography of the map to do so, but it doesn't work. Alright. Got it. Alright, we're good. We got everything we needed. Fuck yes. Finally. We've been at this so long, I actually forgot what I was trying to fucking build. Oh, now I find a fucking thing. Might as well, we're here. Wonder what's gonna be in here. Oh, perfect. I just need 2 more. So let's say, yeah, we should have gotten the bounty token and pop up at first. Really think that campaign? Four. Freedom from all the grinding is done! Yay! They picked up shit again there they weren't supposed to, didn't they? There we go. Yay! Okay, we got everything we need to make the AI cores. We should only need 5. Where the fuck are you going?
Am I wrong about this statement?
What are you? Why are you all the way over? No, not return to box. God fucking damn it! I think I just put Jormungandr back in the box. Whoopsie. Get him back. That's extremely helpful, actually. There we go. I don't really need you anymore. So put you away and take out Anubis. Awesome. Put you away. You away. You away. We have you.
Like I said, glad I never touched some of the prepackaged vegetables.
Huh?
I'm saying I'm glad I didn't touch some of those prepackaged vegetables. That was way before the outbreak.
Gotcha.
And like I said, surprise, surprise, my job didn't pull them off the shelves. Instead, they did a price reduction.
That's not the same thing. You know that too. What? Level 7. Alright, yeah. Put you in then. Get rid of you. Okay. You.
Sorry, somehow sharing the music kind of played in the background.
You're fine. 5, 5, 6, 8. So it's a pretty good setup with Pal so far. What other skills do we need though? Whoops. Need. Yeah. And I think. Yeah, I think that's everything. Nice. So we have at least one pal to handle every skill at the max 2. Unless we don't have one for you. We do not. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't have anything good for farming, which is interesting actually. I thought there'd be like a level 7, level 8 one we can get, but apparently not. Perfectly fine. Do have another Anubis. That's what I thought. There we go. Another Ta-da! That should speed things up on the base a little bit. As for the last slot, I'm not really sure because there's a lot we could put there, but nothing that sounds good. Yeah, we could have 2 There we go. Now we have a full base. Wait, what's your running under stats? What do I have you in here for? Level 7 watering. You know, I think I have something better. There we go. Everything is up to its max potential now. Yay! Progress! I don't believe it! It is possible. Now, if only I could remember why the fuck I'm making the AIs in the first place. God damn it. computers. Yeah, we've got the gun. Let's go out of there. Oh, the Hexalite armor. Or the lightweight ancient armor. That's what it was. There's the regular ancient armor. And then there's the lightweight one. We have the EAI cores, now we just need the palaxite ingot and the corrosive solvent. The corrosive solvent we should be able to make right now, I think? Let me see. We have a lot. Nope. No, we cannot. Shit! No. We're good, because one of the merchants sells it. I remember now. We need to go back to the small settlement.
You okay?
I
Alright.
need caffeine in my system. I'm very tired.
Like I said, another reason I'm calling off because again, I don't want to go to work hungry again.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact,
12:56, by the way.
yeah, I have to call them around 1:45 because my shift's supposed to start at 3:45. Just let them know. Obviously, it was a family emergency.
Well, I was passing blood. So.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't know why, and can't get to a doctor, so I'm kind of fucked.
And yeah, someone had quit too, so that didn't help. And just for the record, I don't blame her for quitting. I'm not upset about that. But I need to try to restore my Storyboard Pro account. But I'm gonna have to put a little money on the side. Because unfortunately, Toon Boom had jacked the prices on their subscription fee. I would pay the whole software myself, but the problem is now it's around $1,400.
Yeah. Way too expensive. That's meant to be a total fucking ripoff.
The only way you could get a reduced price is if you're a college student, which I think it's ridiculous.
Sounds about right, unfortunately. Same thing with computers. You can get massive discounts if you're a student.
And it's official. Everyone left Bullish out for Affinity, which you can only pay once, and you don't have to do a stupid subscription, monthly subscription fee. And Adobe pulled something shady because if you get the $20 per month subscription and you want to cancel out, they're gonna charge you a $400 cancellation fee. A guy said this, it was so bad, he had to basically report his card lost, just so Adobe would stop charging him.
Yeah, the urgent care keeps blowing up my phone about the fee. So my insurance won't cover all of it. I'm not happy. That's another thing you get a discount on if you're a student.
Mm-hmm.
College was great, albeit intrinsically fucking useless.
Yeah, for me, especially for the career path I wanted to go to, it was a complete waste of my time.
$3,000 wasted down the drain, and I'm not getting it back.
And plus, I was forced to take courses that had nothing to do with the major.
I've talked to people about this before, but the system and how colleges are kind of set up is really ridiculous. General transfer studies, I get, right? You take a course that allows you to transfer to the actual job, actual fucking career you're trying to pursue. But the electives thing is fucking ridiculous. you have to reach certain grades in specific classes in order to be able to actually pursue the thing you wanted to go to school for in the first place. Meaning you're wasting money on shit that you really didn't need to go to in the first place.
Even again, people assume that I don't know what I was doing. That wasn't the case at all. I wasn't interested in taking that course in the first place. And as I said about, I took a sociology class.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I actually studied, but the reason I didn't do so well on the test was because, again, multiple choices are extremely tricky for me. I actually hated it because it feels like I would have to second guess.
Mm-hmm. That the way standardized tests are done should work, but it doesn't. Ow. Mainly just because they're not very accurate.
I did well on the essay test though.
SAT. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I aced it.
Oh no, I never. I meant the essay question.
Oh, I thought you meant the SATs.
I
Your final tests in college.
I
Your
took the
preferred.
ACT and I don't want to go into that.
Aced it.
That was a horrible memory of mine.
I aced every single one of those standardized tests. I also aced my finals in all my courses except the one I had to leave because mom was dying in the hospital. They never let me retake it, by the way. Um, Straight A student up until about my last year of college. Throughout middle school and high school, I was a straight A student, and then college, I just kind of just didn't give a shit. I went there more for the experience than the actual classes because, again, general transfer studies was the only thing I really needed to do there, and they kept wanting me to do like calculus and stuff, which I was not a fan of. Now, if it was required to get into the university I was trying to go into, which was L'École Culinaire at the time, they've since shut down. It was a culinary school, hence the name, because I originally pursued becoming a chef, and then working at Blueberry Hill kind of killed my passion for cooking. Um, if it was actually required to go to the university, I would have been fine. But it was the fact that I was wasting money on a course that I really didn't even need to go to. My parents were pissed too because we had to get financial aid, I think it's called, and I have to this day never been able to go back to school to try and fix my grades. It still pisses me off to this day. It looks like that's everything. Hopefully, what are we missing? Corrosive solvent. Oh, I forgot to buy the fucking poison. Yes, yes, I did. Damn it! I'm at a loss for words as to what to do about these artifacts because apparently I can't really do anything with them. Ah, fuck.
But yeah, the thing is, when I said I started doing better when I lived in Arizona, because the educational system was much better compared to here in Missouri.
Mm-hmm. Back when I got expelled, I was in the homeschooling classes, right? That the teacher would come to the library and teach me there. I was excelling faster than my teacher could keep up with. And by the time I had finished all my work, it was recommended I take advanced courses when I get back to school. When I first started high school, turned it down. I wasn't a scholar. I wasn't someone who pursued education as a job. You know
It was part of that failure program Bush created too.
what?
No Child Left Behind.
Oh yeah, which is
It
exactly what it did. Unfortunately.
there's these kids that were super smart, but this one person was autistic. She
Mm-hmm.
wasn't very good at socializing. So they placed her in an advanced class, which unfortunately she got made fun of. She got poked fun because she didn't talk much.
That's any school, unfortunately. Macklem seems to be struggling with their tasks. Okay.
But yeah, Bush only made things worse. And if that school isn't doing well, they get punished by by being further defunded.
Mm-hmm. Right. Why is it lacking? Jesus fucking Christ. How can I make 1,000 of the things? I don't need that many. Give. There we go. Put the rest back. I don't really need them. Right. Now, we can make our goddamn fucking armor. Lightweight ancient armor. Let's go. Finally! We are well equipped for the final boss. Because let me tell you, she's a fucking doozy. Oh, well. You go over here. No, not the egg incubator. God fucking damn it! That'll work. Not enough electricity. Fuck. Get over here, you fat idiot. I have 4 different pals gathering stuff. Why does the electric pal specific... Oh, that's what he's doing. No. I need you on electricity. Bruh. We're this close. This close to being ready to fight the final boss. Right. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah! Booyah! Alright, I think the last thing we need to do is create the final shield, which is this. God damn it, I need AI core. No, I'm good. I don't need it. It's just 400 more. We're good. Alright, let's finish the game. The story, at least. Wait, can I make more ammo? Beam launcher ammo. We could make this. There it is. Plasma rifle ammo. Just wanted to make sure I was making the right ammo before I made it. There we go. This will give us more than enough to get through this whole area. Alrighty, we are good to go. Let's go fight those 3 bosses, and then it's on to the final boss. Finally. And then I'm walking to the dollar store and picking up a bunch of stuff. Ramen and monster. Not really a lot. Frit's right. I can just hold off on the hamburger help now. It just sounds. This is the one we have. Nope, this is the one we don't have marked. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Because we can teleport to the other 2. What is it? Oh, that's as high as we can go. Alright, that makes sense. I think what we'll do after we finish the final boss, like for the rest of the series, is we're just gonna fill our PAL box and maximize all of our equipment because we're very close to doing that anyway. Let me see my PAL box actually. There's 279. I know that. Palpedia, sorry. 243. So we haven't even encountered all of them yet. That being said, pretty good amount so far. There we go. And I also need to learn how to get ancient bones because apparently it's required for some of the better equipment that we're going to be trying to get. I thought we just did that, but it's not the case. Ah, there we go. Now we can get another one. Really? Got him. Orzarks! Yes! You're in the world tree. That's why I couldn't fucking find you. Yes! I believe I have 5 of you. Yeah, good. What are you? Nice fucking try. Ta-da! The first secret boss. I thought that was an ancient sphere. I was gonna be so surprised because I've never actually picked one up in this area before. Now, question left is who are we going to use pal-wise? I'm thinking Jet Dragon because God's just gonna one-shot them, so. Or, you know, I could just obliterate them. Dandalor's Petal, proof of defeating Dandalor, one of the keys used to remove the barrier of the sealed chamber located in the deepest core of the tree. Alright, can I get out of here now? There we go. And yeah, the other two we can teleport to. We can do that one. We're gonna do this one first. We're gonna do it in order of difficulty. I am excited to see how we do against Asterlin, though. I didn't have this advanced gear when I beat it on my first playthrough. What the fuck? Where am I going? Jet Dragon, go. This is why you max out your pals. Because this thing doesn't even stand a chance. Can I capture it? Oh my god, I can. Damn it, I would have captured the other one had I known that. This is the only place you can find them. There you go, Jet Dragon. Located in the deepest part of the world tree. That's what it said. Okay. Is that a kitty? That is a kitty. Oh. Intense cold. Huh? Oh, that's fine. Sorry. Good news is the majority of everything here is asleep, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. What? Alright, here we go. It took me 9 minutes to beat this. Ooh, yeah. Highly modified pals, one of the keys used to remove the barrier of the sealed chamber. Okay. On to the final boss. That was way easier than it was before. And I know I nerfed my character's attack back down to 1.0 before I loaded the game. So I don't know what the hell that's all about. Sealed chamber, huh? Really wish I would have known that you can just climb up here. There we go. Ah, fuck it. No. There we go. Damn fucking. Yeah, this is specifically designed in a way that you can't just climb up. Either that or that's an invisible barrier. The way it's activating. Enter the sealed sanctum. Pick up a scorched piece of paper. And we're here. Hold to begin the boss battle. Boss battle will begin shortly. Are all participating members ready for battle? Yes. Sealed calamity completed. Yay! Main mission, Awakening. And there she is. Oh shit. Bring it. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Well, Spyro's dead. That was close. Yo! Oh shit. Ow! Where'd you go? Oh, there. What the fuck was that? There we go. Good job, Suki. Oh shit. Nice. And there we go. That is the story of Pal World. Thank you for playing. Congratulations, Pal Tamer. Pal Tamer, your tale has come to an end for now. This doesn't mean that your adventures in Pal World are finished, however. There are yet more difficult towers, powerful raid bosses, and dangerous arena challengers waiting for you. The far corners of the world are yours to explore. There we go. There you go, guys. That is the story of Pal World completed. I think we've almost filled out the entire map. Yep. Holy shit. We're actually pretty close to doing so. That is where we're going to call it for today. Because again, I got to run to the store and everything. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like what you've seen, let me know in the comments. Yeah. We're gonna put the series on hold for a bit so we can get through Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And yeah. That's really helpful actually. What the fuck? Okay, cool. But yeah, love you, appreciate you, and as always, stay strong no matter what. Bye guys. Punch stuff away.